How we doing, everybody? And welcome back to another new comic book day vlog. Today is August 26, 2026. Today is the last week for new comic book day for August. And today I only have 3 comic books for this week. 2 is a DC comic and 1 is a indie comic. So let me start off with a DC comic. For DC, it is Poison Ivy issue 47. This is going to be a tie-in or prelude, as I should say, for a comic book that's coming out for this week that's also in my list. So this is going to be a prelude for an event that's going to happen starting right now till the end of October, I think. The end of October to beginning of November, but I think it's at the end of October. But yeah, Poison Ivy issue 47. The last issue of Poison Ivy was 46. That was a tie-in as well. But in that comic book, the last issue was Poison Ivy is like losing her mind of becoming not a mayor, and since she's become the mayor and being a what's the word, associate to Vandal Savage, who is helping Vandal Savage to take down Batman and creating the new prison that Vandal Savage has created, that where Barbara Gordon now is. And now she's becoming losing her mind, and her powers is becoming unstable, or her powers is manipulating her mind, making her crazy, and that now that she's becoming mayor, her plant friends are not trusting her anymore, and that she's doing other things. And I think it's going to happen for this issue as well. And for the next one, for this event, it is Batman Bad Seeds issue 1. This is a one-shot, so throughout the Batman stories, the whole Batman stories of the Batman family is going to be Poison Ivy, Batman, Batwoman, Barbara Gordon, I think, Nightwing, Harley Quinn, Catwoman. They're all going to be involved for this tie-in, which is called Bad Seeds. And so for this one, since I'm going to have to read Poison Ivy, and then this one I'm going to read after this one, the Batman Bad Seeds. So after I read Poison Ivy, I'm going to read this one, which is going to be how it is. And so in this one, Poison Ivy is going to release her powers into the city, and there's going to be a huge disaster event, and Batman is going to be the one taking over, going to help to stop Poison Ivy. But as I said, not only is going to be Poison Ivy and Batman, since Batman is the main event for this one, we're gonna have Nightwing, Catwoman, Poison Ivy, I already said, Nightwing, yeah, Batgirl, and as well some few one-shot comic books, one-issue comic books as well, involving Gotham City as well. So this is going to be a huge event. So we're starting this week all the way till the end of October, I think. And so yeah, those are my 2 DC comic books: Poison Ivy issue 47 and Batman Bad Seeds issue 1, one-shot comic book, 1 issue. And for indie comic, it is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mirage Facsimile Edition issue 1. They're bringing back the facsimile of the very first issue of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the very first comic book that ever came out. And now I can finally be able to read how it is and how the original story came to be, because we've seen the original stories in the cartoons, the movies, and basically all of the ones that we've been watching. And so yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mirage Facsimile Edition issue 1, and that's all the indie comics. And so those were my 3 comic books for this week: Poison Ivy issue 47, Batman Bad Seeds issue 1, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Facsimile. And now I'm just waiting out here in my comic book store for them to open up and grab them. And so let's just wait. Okay, so we're back from the car. I got my pulls right here, my comics. Let me show you what they are. I got 3 comic books and then 1 extra. So let me start off with the DC comic books, as I said. Poison Ivy issue 47. This is the prelude to a comic book that I told you at the beginning that I also grabbed. This is going to be a prelude, as it says down here, Batman Bad Seeds, a prelude. So if you're going to start reading the Batman Bad Seeds event, this is starts with this. So yep, can't wait for it to read it, see what happens in this one. And next, the big event, Batman Bad Seeds, and this is called a Sunset. So I heard this is going to be this starts with this and then starts off with another Batman Bad Seeds comic book, or one more, which is going to be at the end of October for the final event of Bad Seeds. And the final is called Sunrise. So because Sunset, it starts with sunset, and at the end of the day it is sunrise or sun. Yep. So Batman Bad Seeds issue 1, this is a one-shot comic book, so can't wait for it to read it. So I have to first read Poison Ivy issue 47 and then this one. Next is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles of Mirage Facsimile Edition, and this is a tall comic book. If I pulled out the other one right here, you can compare the size of this, and it's passing the bag and board. Here's the back side, is like 0.1 inches more of the bag and board. I gotta find a way to close this carefully. So yeah, this is the comic book, the original comic book that came out so many years ago when Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles starts out. So yeah, can't wait for it to read this one. In my extra, it is Spider-Man issue 35, Spider-Man Brand New Day variant cover. This is I've been getting all the comic books of the variant covers, and as of last week, off camera, I bought a Hulk comic book with the Spider-Man Brand New Day variant cover, and that variant cover has Spider-Man versus the Hulk, just like in the movie. And also, I don't know if y'all ever been to Hot Topic, but they were selling shirts with like a Spider-Man comic book cover with Spider-Man versus the Hulk. That's exactly as the same as that. So yeah, and now with this one, we have Tombstone, which is a homage to the original Spider-Man comic book that came out years ago. So they've been doing a lot of homage comic books, and there's just one more comic book left, one more, and I'm done collecting all the variant covers. Which the Hulk was the last one that I needed to have in my collection. I thought it was going to release this week, but it turns out it didn't. It was released 2 weeks ago, and then last week was went back here at the comic book store to grab it to see if they had it, and they didn't. So I went to another comic book store and they had it, the comic book. So I was glad that I have it now. So all I need is just one more comic book for it to release, and that's going to be next month. So that's basically all the comic books I got for this week. 3 comic books plus an extra. Poison Ivy issue 47. The Batman Bad Seed Prelude. Batman Bad Seed Sunset issue 1 comic book to start the main event. And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles facsimile. And Spider-Man Brand New Day variant cover. And so that's all the comic books I got for this week. And I'll see y'all in the next new comic book day vlog. Adios.